Hi, this is Jason from Klipfolio. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create and customize the gauge component. I will also show you how to use multiple data sources, filter using hidden data fields, and add color ranges to your gauge component. Here's the clip we're looking to build. It shows the sales booked versus the sales target for the current year. For this example, we're only going to show the data for one of the sales reps named Angelica. So we'll start by choosing Add a Clip, then build a custom clip, and then we'll select the gauge component. Next, we're going to choose an existing data source, and we're going to go with example sales targets. You'll be able to find this data source in your trial account if you want to follow along. So we'll start by choosing the target value, selecting column G, sales target, and then we're going to create a hidden data field. We'll start by selecting sales rep, column D. Then we're going to click on properties. We will change the data title to be sales targets Angelica. And then we're going to add a filter, deselect all the reps, and choose the one we're interested in. Next, we're going to go back up to target, and we're going to do a couple things. We're going to change our target value to be a currency. We're going to add a suffix to represent that it's actually a target. And we're going to actually change the font size. Next, we're going to take a look at the current value. Now for this, we're going to have to add a new data source, which again, you can find in your trial account. And it's called example sales booked. Once that's loaded in, we're going to choose the revenue column again, which is column S. And this time around, we're going to add two hidden data fields. The first one is going to enable us to filter by year so that we can choose 2015. And then the second hidden data field will be used to filter by sales reps again so that we can focus in on the sales numbers only for Angelica. Remember, when you're using hidden data to filter, always change your data title so that it's easy for you and others to understand your clip and update it later on. And now we'll do the second hidden data field. We'll give it a name, select column K for sales rep, and we'll add a filter to remove the other reps. And just like we did for the target value, we're going to change the formatting for the current value to be currency. Now we're going to go back up to gauge in our component tree. And clicking on that, you'll see that there's a couple different gauge styles that we can choose from. We're going to go with the semicircle. And then the last thing we're going to do is add color ranges. We're going to add 3 different color ranges. So I'm going to go back and click that 3 times, and then you'll see that they appear in your component tree at the bottom. We're going to set our start value for the first range to be 0, and we're going to choose 100,000 for our end value. Now, since this is the start of the gauge, we're going to color this section red. And now similarly, we're going to change the color for range 2 to be yellow. For the start value, we're going to choose 100,001. And we're going to choose our end value to be 200,000. Finally, we're going to do the same thing for the third range. We're going to make this one green. We're going to choose 200,001 as our start value. And we're going to make our end value 350,000. And as you can see, our target value as well as our current value fall within that last color range. The last thing we're going to do is title our clip. We're going to call it Current Year Sales Angelica. And then we're going to save our clip and click Finished. And here's the clip we just built. It looks the same as the one that I showed you at the beginning of the video. And that ends our quick demo on how to use the gauge component. You can find more videos like this, as well as our knowledge base and community forums at support.klipfolio.com.